Hey guys, and welcome back to my 15 years in later series where I talk about my Megahood and what's been going on in my Megahood, because it's been about 15 years since I physically, well, in game, anyways, 15 years in game since I started my playthrough of this. We are ending rotation 4, and we're about to be starting rotation 5, and it's going really well. It's actually getting very good. I'm actually really enjoying it. So yeah, today I'm on the family of Albany and his wife Goneril. This is the Cap family, so they're on the Cap side of Veronaville, of course. And yeah, so this is Albany and his wife Goneril. If you don't know them, they are part of the Cap family, of course. You can find their family tree here. His parents are Richard Norman and Anne Norman, and then you have Goneril, which is the Cap family last name that you do see that they have is from her, because she is the son of Consort Cap, who I've already done a video on, so if you want to go check that out, feel free. She also has a couple of siblings. She has Cordelia Cap, Reagan Cap, Kent Cap, and Francisca Cap. Well, it will be Cap. She's not aged up, so I can change her last name yet. So Goneril and Albany, when you start with them, have multiple children. They have Miranda Cap and Hall Cap, Desdemona Cap, Ariel Cap, and I think that's it, honestly, just those 4 when you start out with them. And I think I think Miranda is a teenager, and Hal is a child. Desdemona is a toddler, possibly, or is that Ariel? I can't remember. She might be a child as well, and then Ariel is a toddler when you start playing them. So yeah, this is them, and this is their lovely family. It's obviously has grown, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. But the first person I want to talk about is Miranda Cap, which I am going to probably cover her. Did I already cover her? I can't remember, but I feel like I didn't. But yeah, so Miranda Cap is their eldest daughter, and as you can tell, that she has triplets. She has Yermi and Ryan and Quasimodo. And these guys are all Miranda Cap's kids with Mercutio Monti. And yeah, so her and him hooked up, and they ended up having a set of triplets, which is very interesting. She was a teen mom, and she's actually moved out now because the family's kind of upset with her, especially Consort Cap, because she's mingling with the enemies as he sees it. And so her kids are not going to be Caps. They're actually going to have their last names changed to Monty, because I like to follow the father's last name when I name my children. And so their last name is going to be Monty. So she's going to be raising 3 Montys. And yeah, Consort's not very happy, but I feel like he kind of pushed Goneril and Albany to be like, hey, you need to move out, kind of thing. Be it like if they want to, any of the fortune that comes from Consort Cap, of course, when he passes, because he is an elder. So I feel like they kind of sided with him because, as you can see, this family is not very wealthy. They only have 4,000 simoleons their name, and they have a lot of kids at home whom they've been struggling quite a bit with money up until recently. So yeah, it's interesting. So anyways, we'll talk more about Miranda in another video, but we're here with the rest of everybody else. So Albany and Goneril, you can see, both want to have 10 children. Now, I have been completing this for the Sims who wish for it. But I don't know if adding more Sims to my neighborhood is really, like, adding this many Sims to my neighborhood is really this good of an idea, because I'm already having some issues with it. Not like the save or anything, well, I guess technically, but I have like pink flashing issues, and I don't know if it's from my CC or what it's from, which I have kind of resolved some of it, but it's still kind of happening a little bit as well. So hopefully I can get that resolved some more. But yeah, so they want to have 10 kids, and with the Megahood, it's already a very big, world, and adding more to it is just like, a glutton for punishment, I guess. We'll find out what happens. If I have to restart, I guess I have to restart one day, Anyways, so Albany and Goneril both want to have 10 children, and right now, how many are they sitting at? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So they only need 2 more kids technically. And I mean, honestly, at this rate, 2 more kids, what's it going to hurt, right? But yeah, so they're now wanting to have 10 children, and they are nearing their elder years. Like, he only has 12 days before he's an elder, and she only has 17 more days until she's an elder. So he will be an elder in about 3 more rounds. So in about round 7, at the end of the 7th round, he will age up to an elder. So yeah. Their eldest son, which is Hal, has now moved into oh my gosh, they hate each other. Has now moved into his sister what's her name? Miranda's bedroom. He doesn't really know Miranda because when she was here, she was kind of banished to the upstairs, and I'll show that to you in a second, because they kind of wanted her out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, especially with Consort Cap on their backside about it, and they had to wait for her to be able to age up before they could kick her out. So that's what they waited for. Now, when Hal aged up to a teen, he also wants to be a family sim, and he has met quite a couple of ladies that he is semi-attracted to. So there's a NPC named Tamara Das, who he thinks is very stunning. He also thinks Beatrice Monty is kind of cute, and he kind of likes this girl named Rosemary. I'm not even going to try and say that last name. Feel free if you want to. He also has a little bit of like, thinks Bottom Gossamer is kind of cute. And that's really it. Etsu just aged up, so maybe he would have something with her. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, and he really hates Puck Gossamer. Absolutely despises him. Absolutely despises him. And I think it's because they've had some issues with each other when he's been over at their house. Like he kind of picks on him and stuff, and I just think that he doesn't like that. So yeah, but he's got his own bedroom at the moment. Their next child is this child here. This is Desdemona, and she actually aged up into a knowledge sim, and she also hates Puck. But look at her stuff compared to what Hal had. He just wants to like hang out with friends, okay, with the family stuff. And then her knowledge, she literally wants to get into private school. She wants to maximize the skills. She wants to go to college, and she wants to be safe from death. But her aspiration is absolutely horrible. And I forgot to tell you that Hal actually wants to reach Golden Anniversary, which I think is really sweet, and Desdemona wants to reach the peak magic alignment and cast 100 spells as a witch. So I think that's so cool because she actually wants to be a witch from the Lifetime Wish mod that I have. I just think that's so cool. So she's good friends with her mom and her dad, of course. She knows her brother pretty darn well. They're not friends, which I'm surprised of. And then she knows the younger siblings, of course, and her nieces and nephews, of course, as well. And some of the other kids, like, not Omar. Who are the other ones I'm thinking of? This one's Ryan. That's her nephew. And yeah, so she knows quite a few different people. I don't really see anyone that she's attracted to, honestly. So that's interesting. Oh, Xander Roth, but I think Xander's kind of taken. So I would have to look through my spreadsheet and kind of see who she could possibly, end up with. But I think she's very beautiful, and I really like that, she's very far in advance. She doesn't even want to run away, okay? So we need to help her with that. The next kid is Ariel Cap, and Hal also only has 6 days, and Desdemona has 9, and Ariel ages up today in the game. She will be aging up on this Wednesday. She'll be becoming a teenager as well, a teen little girl, and things will start to change for her. So yeah, she's still got the grow up aspiration because she's still a child, and you can kind of see her relationships with her mom and her dad and her siblings, of course. And then she does have some like friends that she's met. A lot of my child sims don't seem to bring home the other children. They bring home like random townies all the time. So it's kind of irritating. She's also very upset with Miranda because of the whole thing with the teen pregnancy, and it really, really did make everybody upset with her or like dislike her quite a bit more. So yeah, she doesn't really get along with Miranda at all. And then while Miranda was pregnant, Veronaville actually fell pregnant as well at the same time, and they were pregnant together pretty much. And Veronaville ended up having quads. Yes, I said that right, quads. And so they have baby Ian, then they have baby Kyle, and then they have baby Neil, and then they have baby Omar. And they actually are going to be all aging up in 2 days. You can see 2 days for each and every one of them. And so let me kind of just show you like their stuff. So I think, changed everyone to be a Taurus in this round. Okay, I haven't. Oh man. So they're all going to be a Taurus. They're all going to end up being a Taurus. And you can kind of see here that this is little baby Ian. And where is Ian? Okay, Ian is here. He's so cute. He is very neat, very outgoing, very lazy, very playful, and very grouchy. So, yeah, that's Ian. And his interests are, I always go by 8 and above. So his interests are environment, crime, paranormal, weather, and that seems to be about it. And then we have baby Kyle. And this is baby Kyle here in the corner. He's kind of hard to see because he is very much so in the corner, literally. He's very, very focused on his game. Look at his little face. He looks so grumpy. So baby Kyle is also going to be a Taurus. He's going to end up being a Taurus. I have even had to put a fridge up here for this whole family because it was crazy. He is very neat, very outgoing, pretty lazy, very serious, and kind of grouchy, but also kind of nice. He's like in between them. And his interests would be politics, money, and crime, food, and that's it. And they barely have learned anything when they've been this age because, like I said, we were trying to take care of all of Miranda's kids at the same time. So I did break this into 2 rooms. Now I've just opened it up. This is the quads room, and they just take the whole entire floor. But yeah, this was 2 rooms. Miranda and her triplets were over here, and the quads were over here. It was very hectic. Okay, I have a couple of days to kind of work on them a little bit, but that's about it. Like a day and a half. Pretty much. Then we have Neil, and this here is Neil in the crib. He's screaming. I love how big their mouths are. So he is also going to be a Taurus in the end, but he's pretty neat, pretty outgoing, very active, very serious, and very grouchy. And he likes, what does he like? Nothing really. He likes nothing. He doesn't have anything that's 8 or above. So he's not quite interested in anything at this moment in time, but that's okay. And then we have Omar, and Omar just looks so sweet and innocent. He just is so calm right now. And he's also going to end up being a Taurus. Oh, he is a Taurus. He is pretty neat, pretty much more outgoing than shy. He's pretty active, very playful, and very grouchy. So they're all kind of grouchy in my opinion. He likes money, crime, school, toys, and sci-fi. So those are all of the quads. And they do live up here in the top of the house, like I said, because there is 4 of them. And honestly, trying to squeeze them in this little tiny house down here, it's just not going to work. It's not. You can see how sparsely this house is decorated because this family does, like I say, deal with a lot of money issues. And I'm not quite sure, but I thought mom was expecting. I thought she was. Let me just see. Yes, mom is expecting, and she's been pregnant for 8 hours. So she's about to have another baby. Am I insane? I think I'm insane. But I think I was trying to complete the 10 kids. I will not go above 10 unless, of course, they get more than triplets. That already said 2, so that's kind of scary, in my opinion. Ugh. And then Hal will be moving out soon. Actually, Hal is the heir to the throne. So when he goes to college, he will go to college probably in neighborhood because his household is so big and mom and dad are not at risk of dying or anytime soon. And then probably once Desdemona and Ariel move out and go to college, I will have Hal move back in. If he's not done with college at that point, I'll have him move back in and he will just kind of live here and finish off his college stuff. But yeah, so this household has been crazy. It's kind of cute though. They have like a little playground for all of their kiddos because they do have a lot, of course. And I think it's very nice. I'm sorry that it's nighttime, but I do always pause my game at nighttime so that, we don't start the next day for anyone. But this is what the house looks like. It's not really changed on the outside except for the playground, I think is something that I did. But the inside has been redecorated, of course, and the second floor has been definitely remodeled. Some of this still needs to be remodeled, of course, but yeah. So I just wanted to give a little update on this. I know it's been a little while and I haven't done much with it. I'm excited to see where this family is going to go. And I'm definitely excited to be done with kiddos for these guys because I think that they have surpassed how many children they should have at this rate. And he wants to have a baby and all this other good stuff. So I'm sure they're going to be having a baby in the next round. And hopefully it's 2 only. And then we can be done with the pregnancies for a little while until Hal gets in the household. And I have all of my teens going to college. If they drop out, that's different. Then I pause their aging until someone who would have gotten out of college at the same time as them, then I re-enable their aging and I go from there. So yeah, I have it all kept track. Don't worry. It's all in my spreadsheets. I know when everything needs to happen. I know you guys aren't probably worried, but I am. I like to keep everyone in the same age range or like in the same age space. So yeah. But anyways, I hope that you guys have enjoyed seeing a little bit more into my backstory of this family. I know there wasn't too much gossip other than with Miranda and the triplets and the quads and all of that. I also wanted to let you guys meet the quads because of course they are adorable and let you see the rest of my family here and kind of what I've been doing with this family. This family is obviously not the most exciting in the world, but I thought you guys would enjoy it nonetheless. Let me know what you guys have done with your Albany and Goneril Cap household, and I would love to hear it down in the comment section. If you guys liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that other people can see my videos, and it will really help me out on YouTube to build my channel and to get some more views and all of that good stuff. And also don't forget to leave a comment and to check out my Discord where I do post all of these photos of everything that's going on in my Megahood on my personal time. Because I do play this a lot on my personal time. And then I post the videos there with the stories and everything that's going on. So you can check out all of those photos till the top and then read all the way down if you want to. And see more in depth of what's going on. And also don't forget to check out my Twitch channel where I do live stream this every once in a while. I haven't in a while because like I said, I am having a couple of glitches with some pink flashing and things. So I'm trying to work through that all. But yeah, so like I said, if you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.